Hello and welcome to this week's AMA video. So I have got two more questions for you. The first one is all around your passion and what happens when you don't know what that is or you struggling to find it. And the second one is all around sign-up forms. So again, you'll be able to see my screen, and I'm going to show you on Aweber, but it's pretty similar on MailChimp as well. So just giving you some ideas around sign-up forms and what to do once you've actually created it. So the first one then, about passion. Now, for those of you that have learned about my blueprint and my 4 steps, and step number 1 being the foundations, I've had quite a few people asking about their passion. And what if you kind of don't know what that is, or you're struggling to decide what that passion is? And I think that's a really, really good question. And the one thing that I wanted to say about it is you don't have to choose one. It's something that I struggled with for many years, and the reason that I struggled with it is because I kind of wanted to find what the passion was, and was kind of waiting around to really find out what my ultimate passion was going to be. And I think that holds you back and it stops you from being able to move forwards. So you don't have to pick one, and it can change over time. It doesn't have to stay the same. So the thing about choosing your passion is just about saying, do something that you care about. Don't do something because you think that it's what other people think you should do, or it's what other people get excited about your particular topic. It's about saying, do something because it excites you. And that might be that it just excites you right now. It might be that it's just a little bit of a burning desire that you've got to do something. It might be that you're getting frustrated with something in the world. The ultimate part of passion is it has to mean something to you, and not in some kind of grand gesture kind of way either, but just do you know what, I want to do something that makes a difference in this way or in this field. And it can be a really small thing, it can be a big thing, and it can be multiple things. So if you're anything like me, one of my meta programs is around difference. I like having difference in my life. I like having variety, and the minute that I went, oh, actually that's okay, is the minute that I allowed myself to have a few passions, a few things that I care about. And over time, I think it's a journey. I think you kind of discover more about yourself the more you're doing this. So instead of waiting around, waiting to figure out what your passion is, pick something and go with it, and just enjoy what you're doing and do it because you really want to do it. And slowly but surely, as you go through, you start kind of honing down what your passion is, or realising more and more about yourself. So that's my thoughts on how to find your passion. The next one then is sign-up forms. So on Aweber here, I have a sign-up form, which is for the AMA. But the question is kind of, what do you do with it then? And you've got a few options in terms of what you do with it. So in Aweber, I've clicked on sign-up forms at the top. I'm going to click on the one for the sign-up for the AMA. If it'll let me, might have to move my head. Okay, so in here is where you would design your actual sign-up form, which is here so that you can see it. But in publish, you have a few options. So in here, I will install my form. This is where you would use that form to put it on your website. So here is the back end of my website. I use WordPress, so it might look the same as yours or it might look different. And I use a block editor called Elementor. So when I edit, this is launching something called Elementor. You don't have to use Elementor, and some of yours might be slightly different, but the idea would be the same. So now if I move my head again, if I scroll down, you can see here that I've got my sign up form. And what that is basically I've taken this here, this script, and in my website I have got an option for, wherever it is down the side here somewhere, lots of options. HTML. So all I've done is I've dragged that HTML box to here, and then in the HTML I've pasted that particular bit of text, pressed enter, published it, and then you get the form on your website. So that's the first thing. The second option is use your form as a landing page. Now what this will give you is a URL, and when you type in this URL, so I will show you, it will literally just be your sign up form. So for this, I could use this in a message, or I could use it on Facebook, or I could use it in an email, those kinds of things. So here on Aweber, I've started a new message. So this is just new message, okay? And what I can do is I can do lots of different things with this. I could do it as a button, I could do it as text, so I could put sign up to my AMA here, and literally highlight that text, go to link and paste in that URL there, and that would go to that, when they click on it, it would go to that page. The other thing you can do is, if you didn't want to do it like that, you think, that looks a bit odd, you could do it as a button. So then I could do my elements, add a button, and over here, keep moving my head, over here is an image link, and I would just paste in that link, and I would, sorry, that's an image, hang on, create a new message. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so here I want a button. So on my elements, I clicked on image instead of button, that was what it was. So button, click here, I can put sign up here, and the URL is that particular button. And I can change the button colour to be something that's my colours, for example, whatever that is. There you go, and I can also move it to the middle. So there you go. So there is lots of different ways that you can use your sign up form and get people to sign up to whatever it is that you create. I hope you found that helpful. All right, take care, have a good weekend. Bye.